circled on their calendars since about midwinter. I'm joined by Dan Plesac. And Dan, as we get things going this season, it's pitching that has to be key if this team's going to have success.
Just like any team, pitching is going to be a key factor for this ball club as the year plays out. I'm sure the staff will have its ups and downs, but if they can pitch like they can, I think this team is going to be pretty successful.
Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. With that, let's get you a look at the starting nine for the Tigers. What do they need to do to get a win on the road here today, Harold?
One of the great things about being a hitter is when the wind is blowing out. One of the bad things is when it's blowing in. Just psychologically, you think if I hit my best ball, it's not going anywhere, and you have a tendency to overswing. You can't let the wind affect you.
Eduardo Rodriguez gets the ball for the opener in front of these hometown fans. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, it's been an interesting season so far. He's pitched much better on the road. His results and his numbers at home have not been good. So maybe this is the game that we're going to see him pivot that around, change that trend, and start to throw better at home.
It's more than a century old, but still one of the best around as you get a great look at Fenway Park here in Boston. It's the home opener of this new season between the Detroit Tigers and the Boston Red Sox. Almost time for these two to square off right after this. And now this misses as well as he's behind the leadoff man this afternoon. 2-0 now. Now the pitch. Got his 2-0 fastball, but he was way behind. 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Whoa, right back at him, and it hit him. Safe at first. A good effort to recover there, and he almost made the play, but that's a base hit.
Second.
Digging in the switch hitter, James Woodson. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. A runner at first with no outs here. And this is fouled at the plate. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Ready on 1 and 2. On the ground is short. This could be 2. Played on the backhand. There's 1, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first.
It's really tough to double up a guy with the speed that he has, and he was hustling all the way on this ground ball. So they should be happy they at least got the guy out at second. It'll be interesting now to see if he tries to use that speed again and swipe a bag and get into scoring position.
Bradley is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. So a moment now to take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Detroit Tigers. What's going to be the key for him today, HR?
Well, Matt, don't let any player ever tell you they're not paying attention to the wind, because you are. So when you get in the batter's box and you know that wind is blowing in, you really focus on, I got to hit a line drive. I got to keep that ball on the ground, because you know if you hit your best ball and it's into a tough wind blowing in, it's getting knocked down and it's falling into somebody's glove. So you focus on line, drive, line.
And hold on there. That's not going to get him in there with the stolen base. And that's taken for a called strike 2.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. 1 left for Detroit. Coming to the plate now, Eduardo Nunez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, Eduardo Nunez.
Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That softly hit to right. Will that get down? And this will be handled by Kinsler for route number 1.
Batting second.
At the plate, Andrew Benintendi. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year. Hit on the ground out to short. Cunningham scoops it up. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Batting third. Designated hitter, Dustin Pedroia.
Standing in, Dustin Pedroia. And there you see his righty-lefty splits and how they've played out so far this season. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Fouled straight back.
Oh, man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
Chopped weakly to the left. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Red Sox. Still no score. Coming to the plate now, Tommy Pham. He begins play in this one with his batting average over the .310 plateau.
Pham.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And they'll start this inning off with a base hit as that one's through. So a base hit to kick things off here, and there's a man aboard to start out their half of the second.
That's what you call going to the plate with a game plan. 0-0 count, looking for a fastball. He took it right back up the middle. Great execution.
Into the box now, Justin Upton. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better than he is at home. Short hop, but they got him. Great pick and tag to catch him trying to steal.
Well, he tried to turn a single into a double by stealing second on the first pitch, but they were ready for it. Good catch and throw from behind the plate, and it's like that base hit never happened.
And now a pitch on the way. In there at the knees, 0-2 now.
Well, he finds himself down 0-2, but you know what? He looked at the first two pitches, but they were different pitches, both down. Good pitchers' pitches. Sometimes you got to tip your cap.
And Upton won't chase that one. It's 1-2. Now the pitch. And a swing there from Upton as this is on the ground to short. Throw got him, and that's a gorgeous play.
Batting seventh, catcher Alex Avila.
Here's the catcher, Alex Avila. The average on the season sits right at .290 to begin the day. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
Pitch on its way to Avila. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Here's another 0-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Tigers failed to make any noise. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score.
Leading off for the Red Sox, first baseman, Hanley Ramirez.
Trying to jam him with the first pitch slider, but it's in a bit too tight for ball one. The 1-0 delivery. 2-0.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
And he gets the slider over here. It's 2-1 now. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second. Here's Mookie Betts. He brings an average in the 260s into this one. Here comes the first pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Seems like he's just lost the strike zone these last several pitches. He's got a walk, and that pitch right there, that wasn't even close.
Here comes the 1-0. On the ground for Kinsler. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first. And as Ernie may have said, it's 2 for the price of 1 for the Tigers. 2 away. Striding in, Jackie Bradley Jr. And he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. And here's a ball hit in the air. Cunningham onto the grass. No trouble with this one. And digging in, number 26. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. And the third inning begins with a changeup that misses. It's a ball and no strikes. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away. Stepping into the box, Nick Castellanos. He certainly had it working for him at the plate this season. The average is up over 350 entering play. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Hey, not a bad pitch right there on 0-2, a fastball. And I think as a hitter right now, you have to continue to go up there looking to hit off the fastball.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Nick Castellanos is out number 2 here in the third inning.
Ryan Cunningham.
Ryan Cunningham is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Third inning, no score to this point. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
Well, that ball's high as a strike in the zone can go, but umpires don't like to reward pitchers on that one. They want to make you get the ball down, so he called it a ball. Throw it down, you'll get the strike.
And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now. And this is fouled back and out of play. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Betts is over, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. Home. The third baseman, Mike Moustakas, now hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year.
Mike Moustakas.
Pulled toward right center field. He's around first, heading for two. And a high bounce will take it over the outfield wall, and he kicks off the inning with a ground rule double. Here's Xander Bogaerts now, and he'll hit with a chance to push across the game's first run.
Yeah, great RBI opportunity here, but at the very least, he needs to find a way to advance that runner to third. Small things like that in a tight game can make a big difference.
Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Line, but speared on a hop. And a good decision on the throw as he is meat at third base.
Batting ninth.
Stepping in, Blake Swihart. Batting average is a likely source of pride for him, currently sitting in the high 320s. From the stretch. And the changeup is way low that time. The 1-0 delivery. Takes a knee-high fastball. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. The 1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. The 1-2 pitch changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Pham on the move. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. On to first, a double play. So no runs on one base hit, no errors, and no one left on. Stepping in and ready for another shot, James Woodson. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. First baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. This is line to left, and Cabrera's going to have himself a base hit.
Well, that's the danger of throwing fastballs back to back. The guy measures the first one, then he times the second one, gets the base hit.
Ian Kinsler.
Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler, out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Tommy Pham comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. Ready with the 1-1. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
I don't know about his decision not to swing there. Hitters count. You get a fastball middle in. That's the one you drive out of the ballpark.
3-2. Full count. Here it comes. To short. To his left, Nunez. And the run will score as the Tigers are off to a 1-0 lead.
Infield single, as innocent as it may sound, that might be a rally starter right there.
Number 8, Justin
First
Upton.
pitch on its way to Upton. Smoke toward third. One there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. More from the show. Saturday Baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. Striding in once again,
Leading
Eduardo
up the fourth
Nunez
for the Red Sox,
comes into this at bat
the
0 for 1 in the ball game.
Number 10.
Into the windup and the pitch. Ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Here's the pitch. Called strike that time, and it's even at 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Hard ground ball to third. On to first, and there are 2 down. Ready for another chance? Dustin Pedroia. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Soft liner towards short. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Digging in to try it again, Alex Avila. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. This is skied into short left center. Waiting on it is Benintendi. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting, number 26.
Digging in for his second at-bat, number 26. He's 0 for 1 thus far. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. And the pitch. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And another foul ball.
That was a pretty good pitch on a pitch he doesn't throw very often, or I should say hasn't used in this game, that's for sure. That was a good pitch.
Ripped down the first base line, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. To short, hit hard. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
The batter, number 9, designated hitter, Nick Castellanos.
Settling in now, Nick Castellanos. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. A high fastball is in there.
Well, that's 2 quick outs, and he's got a low pitch count. Really being aggressive in the zone has forced him to swing the bats. He's economically low in that pitch count. He's got a chance to go deep in the game. You know what, Matt? He's been getting most of the pitches. I know he's complaining a little bit on this one, but he's been getting most of the pitches today. He should be feeling pretty good about himself.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. 3-2 now.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order. Ready
now
once
batting,
again, Ryan Cunningham. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. 1-0 count. Here it is. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
That looked like he was cheating for that fastball inside right there. Early swing, got out in front of that off-speed pitch. Clearly looking for a fastball.
Fouled back.
Well, they got him in the rocking chair right now. A little changeup, follow up with the fastball, and he's a little late with that swing. I may go back with another changeup.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Wow, really close pitch on 0-2. That just missed, and if he hits that spot right there again, he might get the call next time.
And past Moustakas down the line. It's a fair ball.
Great effort by the third baseman. Pitchers love it when guys sell out for you and get dirty.
Right fielder, James
Standing
Woodson.
in now, James Woodson, as he lifts it in the air to right field. Betts has a read on it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Tigers strand a pair, but they're on top 1-0. Here's Hanley Ramirez. He'll start things out here in the home fifth, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Pham is there. 1 down.
The batter, right
So
fielder,
stepping in, Mookie Betts comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
His pitch count is in a really good place at this point in the game. He's pounding the zone and getting first pitch outs just like he did on the last guy. We might see him work deep into this game if he keeps this up.
1-1, here it comes. Drilled to first. Cabrera's got it, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Here's Jackie Bradley now. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Throw to first in time, and you got to question that decision as this side is retired. Both teams battling the elements thus far, but we've got a tight game through 5. More of the show, Saturday Baseball, after this. First baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Miguel Cabrera.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. There to look it in his Betts, and that's out number 1.
Up next for the Tigers,
Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And that misses, ball 1.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1. A 1-1 home to Kinsler. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. 1 run, 6 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. Again, he sends it out of play.
I like the pitch right there. Got it to chase a fastball out of the zone. I'd come back with it again.
Another one sent foul. Hard hit ball to second. Bogarts has it. Throw on to first takes care of Kinsler here for out number 2.
now batting, center fielder.
Digging in to try it again.
Pham.
Tommy Pham. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. Fastball's too high here. 1-0.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
Oh, good action on the 2-seamer there, and it's 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. High in the air out to center field. There to pull it in is Bradley. He does, and that'll end the inning. Down in order go the Tigers. The third baseman, Mike Moustakas, now will start things out in their half of the sixth as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. One hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Some action now in the Tigers bullpen as they'll get a left-hander and a right-hander up to throw. 3-0 now. From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. He swings at the fastball here and lifts it into the air to shallow center. Pham comes on now, and he has it 1 down.
The batter, number 2.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Bogaerts.
Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1. Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, man, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put in play against him.
Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2.
Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there, and now we're late in the game. He continues to pound the outside pitch, and it's really working out for him.
Cunningham over to his left, and now, oh, this ball's going to wind up out of play, and a big mistake there.
Now batting, catcher.
And that'll bring in the speedy catcher Blake Swihart. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
Shoots this one over to first. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
Well, that single right there moves runners to first and third in less than 2 outs, and he's been throwing a terrific game. Shutout so far, but he's going to have to figure out some magic to wiggle out of this one. Still got the double play in order. Maybe he can roll that double play ball.
Eduardo Nunez runs up as if to bunt and missed it. Strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. popped up. Lays himself out and makes a spectacular catch. And they've got the runner hung up between first and second. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. Here's Justin Upton now. He'll start the seventh, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike one. Hit back up the middle. Nunez fields it cleanly. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, catcher, Alex Avila.
Ready for another shot now, Alex Avila. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. 1 run, 6 hits, 1 error for the Tigers thus far. And that's too high, ball 2.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
Easy there, big fella. 2-2. Well, that changeup right there sets up a lot of things. Now the count's 2-2. He can come back in with a fastball, and it's going to look like it's moving a little bit better. Or he can go back to that changeup.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I liked it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Alex Avila goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Number 26 is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit, but they lead it 1-0. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He'll start the inning, and we're back to the top of the order, but they haven't looked too dangerous in this one yet, right, guys?
Well, none of them have any hits yet, so you're right on the money. They've done a great job of holding these guys down so far.
Another opportunity for him here, so we'll see if anything changes.
Designated hitter, Dustin Pedroia.
Into the windup and the pitch. Dustin Pedroia stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Pedroia waiting, the 1-0. Drilled to the right side. Up with it is Kinsler. Throw on to first. He'll take care of Pedroia, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, first baseman.
Here's the left fielder, Hanley Ramirez. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
You know, Matt, he's thrown over 60% first pitch fastballs to guys. To be as deep in the game as he is, you would think that percentage would be higher.
And that one stayed too low, apparently. Line drive to center field. And Ramirez is aboard, hits a base hit. And the inning kept alive now for Mookie Betts.
Well, they've been able to shut down this offense all day so far. That's only the 3rd hit in the game. We're late in the game right now.
Striding in once again, Mookie Betts. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Boy, he's been great in this one. He's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. A runner on first with 2 away. Working for the punch out and the offering. Lays off 2-2 now. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Woodson coming on. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1 left. Nick Castellanos now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The designated hitter, Nick
Check swing as he pops this one onto the right side. Ramirez is right there, and it's a very quick out number 1.
Now batting.
Digging in once again, Ryan Cunningham. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Line foul off to the right over the Red Sox dugout. 1 out, nobody on. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Now a half swing, but it's strike 3 anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number 2. Ready for another chance? James Woodson. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
See what happens when you work fast, you stay aggressive, and you come right after guys? Man, you get great results. 2 quick outs, and now he's 0-2 on this hitter.
Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. Swihart recovers, and the throw to first ends the inning. Down in order go the Tigers, but they're up 1-0. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there.
The Red Sox, number 25.
Here's the first pitch to him. Jackie Bradley Jr. stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Bradley waits on the 1-0. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Hit hard to short. And that's through for his first base hit in this one. So it's a leadoff base hit to start the Red Sox half of the inning.
Now that's a big base hit. Late in the game, you're down 1. You got the leadoff guy on now. The rest of the way, it'll be interesting to me. How are they going to manufacture? Will they bunt him over to move him into scoring position? Will they hit a gapper? Let's see how they score this run if they can possibly push him forward.
And that's in there. Base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, that puts the tying run at second and the go-ahead run at first base. If you can get that knock and get that guy in from first base, you know you've got a chance with that bullpen to hold it up.
He's set. Here it comes. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. The 0-1 delivery. Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. Sent toward first. And that's through into right field for a base hit. Throw comes back into the infield as that tying run will hold up at third with still nobody out.
Man, I tell you, that was a tough pitch he hit right there. He just reached out and drove it the opposite field. He didn't try to do anything else with it. He doesn't get a hit there.
Now here comes the Tiger skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. Bruce Rondon is summoned in the toughest situation a reliever can face. Bases loaded, nobody out. Blake Swihart is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike. Possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Nobody out. In for strike 2. And he gets him swinging. What a big out there, as there is now 1 away. Standing in, Eduardo Nunez. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive. Obviously a huge situation in the game here, but at the plate he's got to keep it simple. He can't try to do too much just because.
Oh, meanwhile, how about that for a play? Laying out to take away a hit. Wow.
Now batting.
So striding in, Andrew Benintendi, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
Bases loaded, no outs, and they get 2 outs, and it looks like you're 1 out away from getting out of the whole inning. You got to come up with a big 2-out hit here. You don't want to walk away with the bases loaded, no outs.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here. First baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
1-1 pitch coming now to Cabrera. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
He'll try again. 1-2. And a fastball. Tough take there, but it's even back at 2-2. Now Cabrera awaits the 2-2. Hit sharply on the ground. And Cabrera's going to have himself a base hit. So a good start to the inning for the Tigers as their leadoff hitter's on base.
Well, they came in this half inning hoping they could add some insurance to the lead. Nothing better than getting that first guy on to get things going.
And he may have thought something was on here as he stepped off to look back to first. And now a throw comes homeward, and it's over his head. What's going on? And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. Stephen Wright, a 6'2" right-hander, jogs in to take over on the mound. First delivery to him on the way. Ian Kinsler is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1.
You love this situation right here, Matt. Runner on second, no outs. You either get him over or you get him in. Worst case, get him over.
This ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. Cabrera rounds third and is digging for the plate. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Well, that base hit right there gives him a two-run cushion. When you have a two-run cushion late in the game, you got to feel pretty good about yourself.
Tommy Pham is at the plate now as he looks at strike one.
This is where you got to pitch to the strikeout. Infield's drawn in. You don't want contact. You want to make him swing and miss. Throw the nastiest stuff you have.
Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And he'll make it in to score. It's a sac fly and an RBI, and it's now a 3-0 ball game.
Justin Upton.
Ready once again, Justin Upton. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. In there, 0-1.
Matt, that ball's right down the middle. It looked like he wasn't even going to offer at it. Some guys don't mind taking the first pitch, and they even feel comfortable when they're down 0-1.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. A breaking ball over the outside corner for strike two. That pitch was so slow it barely registered on the radar gun.
Yeah, Matt, we don't see too many pitches crawling to the plate like that, especially these days. That can be a really tough pitch for a hitter to wade back on.
So the breaking ball locked him up there. Justin Upton goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Alex Avila is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Slapped hard the opposite way and call that a nice clean base hit, his first of the game. So the top of the 9th keeps it rolling as he comes through with 2 away.
He just scorched that ball up the wall, and now the question will be, should he have continued on or not? He thought about pushing it, I'm sure, but decided to play it safe. It would have been close.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. 0-1. Here it comes. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. On to Lansdowne and gone.
The batter, number 9. Designated hitter.
Nick Castellanos now.
Castellanos.
And this is going to be a foul ball. Line to the right side. Betts there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. It's 4 runs on 4 hits, 1 error, and no one left on base. Coming to the plate now, Dustin Pedroia. He's going to lead things off in their half of the 9th as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now. And a 2-0 fastball runs away. 3-0 now.
Well, this is not how he wanted to come into this game out of the bullpen. The leadoff man of the inning, he finds himself down 3-0 and count. He's got to take a deep breath, refocus, and get back in this game. Well, he made a nice adjustment. That was a nice pitch right there, 3-0. Now puts the count 3-1. That was the same pitch he threw 2-0 and missed on it and got the ball called.
And this inning starts with a solid base hit.
Well, this guy's a really good hitter. You fall behind 3-1 to him and you're going to throw him a fastball, you're probably giving up a base hit every time.
Hanley Ramirez.
Here's Hanley Ramirez as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Ready with the 0-1. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And this is chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Line toward right center. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
Hey, that's a base hit right there. Now they got two runners on. This may be their best opportunity to get on the board. They've been shut out the whole game.
Here's Mookie Betts. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look. They still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
He's got a good fastball, Matt, and you can clearly see this situation. He's in a little bit of a jam, but he's going right to his bread and butter. Here comes my heater. I dare you to hit it.
Here's the 0-2, and he takes strike 3 cold on the fastball. 1 gone.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Jackie Bradley Jr. is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. Late that time for a strike. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Drilled right back up the middle. A step on the bag for 1. On to Cabrera, but it's too late, and they'll just get the 1.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Mike Moustakas. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Pham going back, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. The tag, and he'll be called out. And that is going to do it for this ball game. 5-1, the final total in today's game. Michael Fulmer earned his 5th win of the year. Eduardo Rodriguez takes the loss.